Welcome to the Brownwood Lions Coaches Show here on KOXE. It's another Monday. I'm Derek Stuckley, along with Brownwood Lions head football coach, athletic director Sammy Burnett. Coach, how was your weekend?
That was good. Beautiful Monday today. Schedule's a little crazy now. Our practices are changing up. We got teachers coming back. We had new teachers in today, so that was different. They went through their day learning Brownwood ISD and then practice this afternoon, and then we'll practice tomorrow afternoon and then back to the mornings for the rest of the week before our scrimmage on Friday against Decatur. But we were at Gordonwood Stadium on Saturday. We did our media day. They got all of our pictures out of the way, which is a good thing. That's one of those headaches that coaches don't care too much about is picture day. But we got that done, and then had our maroon-white scrimmage for all three levels. Our JV and freshmen went against each other, and I thought they were equally yoked. I saw some good things on both sides of the ball for both of those groups, and exciting to see the number of kids we have out there. The varsity scrimmage I thought was a good one. A couple of things I want to see on defense. I want to see us flying around. I want to be fast. I saw that, and I wanted us to be physical, and I saw that as well. That was exciting to see. Offensively, we moved the ball well. I thought we threw the ball through and caught the ball well. We had a couple of busted protections or quarterback moving the pocket when the pocket shouldn't be moving. It should have worked the pocket a little bit better. But other than that, I thought it was a good job on the offensive side. We had 2 turnovers. We only had 2 series, so we had 2 turnovers in those series of 10 plays. And we don't do that. I think we score, and that's against the defense that I think is really good. So we're trying to evaluate who we are and where we are. We think our defense is pretty good, and for our offense to be able to move the ball like they did on the ground and in the air, I think we're really good up front. I still have some things to work on. I watch film. I'm a technician. I love the fundamentals of the game. The first thing I do when I watch film is I watch feet. I like to watch people's feet and see how they're getting started. If you're not getting started properly, you're going to set yourself up for failure. So really with the linemen especially, I watch their feet. Quarterbacks and running backs, I watch their feet to make sure their mesh is right. Receivers, I look at their feet to see if they're false stepping. So that it's crazy. That's the first thing I look at. But what I do notice is technique issues that we need to fix. And the good thing is you can fix them. I didn't see anything on film from the scrimmage that we just got to live with. That's just the best we got, Coach. It's where we're at. No, everything that I saw is an easy fix. Just going to take more reps, more preparation, teaching that body that muscle memory so that it's just a reaction when the ball snapped. That's what their body does. So all in all, I thought it was a really good scrimmage on both sides. And, we'll see a little bit more on Friday when Decatur comes to town. They got a very good quarterback. They got a Division I running back. They're going to, be just a spread offense a lot like we are. They're going to throw the ball laterally, get that running back in space, probably motion him early, some things like that. Get him the ball, let him do things. We're going to have to be good tackers. We're going to have to fly the football. I'm excited for that opportunity. It is a Region 1 school that's been out in Region 1, so it gives us an opportunity that's done extremely well in Region 1. It gives us an opportunity to sort of test ourselves against them early in the year, and just one more step closer to getting ready for that season opener on August 26th against Abilene Wiley.
You mentioned the defense, them forcing the 2 turnovers early. Some seasons you force a lot of turnovers. Some seasons you don't get that many. You think this is a defense that can create a lot of turnovers this year? I do. I think the confusion that will cause up front, our D-line I think is going to be really good. We still have some components of that we're looking at, but I think 2 staples are going to be Cole Miller and Quentin McCarty. I think they both played really well. Quentin's on a loop stunt, identifies the running back and feels that that's a screen and drops back and gets underneath it, and that's instinct. That's what you want. That's football savvy. That's what you want kids to learn and to grow instead of having to teach football savvy, them understand it. But he's coming up the field and realizes it's a screen, and he drops underneath it and makes a great play. That's just being athletic and being football-wise. So I think those 2 will cause problems. I think our linebackers are really physical. Led by Chance Jones, going to be a senior. I talked to David. He's a good friend of mine. I love their family. We're like family. And I told him, I said, I don't know how I haven't seen Chance be physical. That's going to be a question to me. He is a physical kid, don't get me wrong, but I've never seen him in that position to where he's just going to have to be extremely physical. And man, as he showed up. In practice and in the scrimmage, without a doubt, to me, was the most physical kid we had.
So that's great because we have some others that are real physical. Sam Common is a headhunter, man. All he does is slobber and when that ball snaps and sees how close he can get the football so he can try to decapitate somebody. So really excited that, Marcelo Hooker out there at cornerback, I think he's coming into his own. He's a tall, gangly guy. Knows how to control his body in space. I think if he can, cover those defenders and they're going to throw those balls up. Marcel's a great receiver. As you saw, he made a catch on the offensive side that was just spectacular. He does a great job with his body in the air. So when people start throwing at him, it's going to be, him turning into receiver and just go making plays, and I think he'll do that. And then on the other side, Noah Barron's going to get challenged. He's shorter. People are going to see that matchup, and they're going to try to take advantage of that. So we're going to have safety help. But yet Noah has a vertical that's outrageous. I mean, he can really jump, so he's deceptive. So I'm really liking what we have. I think their ability to make plays, get some interceptions is going to be big. Those linebackers forcing those D linemen causing havoc and making a running back hesitate and then getting hit by a linebacker is going to cause turnovers. So, like I said, I love the system that we have in right now. We've changed it from last year, and I think it fits our kids to a T. We just got to get to where we're understand it totally. They're just playing extremely fast, but I'm excited to see what they have to where we're at. I mean, you give us a scale of 1 to 10. We don't know if we're a 1 or if we're a 10. We don't know if we're a 2 or a 9. We'll figure that out come Friday, though.
Right. Offensively, I guess two things that kind of stuck out. You mentioned Saturday was the jump balls. Those all went well on the offensive end, and then also Ike showed that he can pull the ball down and take off and run it.
Yeah. I thought Case Markham made an outstanding catch on a ball behind him that he had to really turn all the way around on to make a catch. But we tell our quarterbacks to throw them open, put the ball in a spot that we can catch there. No one can on a little swirl route. And boy, it was really a beautiful catch just because of the way he torqued his body to get that. Jason Jackson went up and got it, what most people call a 50-50 ball. We call it a 90-10 ball. 90% of the time we need to catch that ball. 10% of the time we don't. I thought Thad Hines made a good catch. And I, put the ball in places that they can have those opportunities, but we've been preaching that. I do think that we have the ability to go deep when we want to. Of course, you probably won't see that much in the scrimmages. We'll be working on things that we need to work on, seeing about getting some kids touches so we can see them on film. Ike still needs to have a pocket presence. He needs, and like I say, to Ike's credit, he hasn't worked that until with a live pocket until Saturday. So that was his first experience. I think if he stays in the pocket, gets more depth on his drops to where he can work back into the pocket, he's going to give himself more time to get the ball downfield. But you're right, when he tucks the ball, he's a different cookie. I mean, he's a Vince Young type. That's what I'm starting to call him, is Young Vinny. But that's exciting because people are going to have to decide what they want to do. If you want to put pressure on him and let him break the pocket and go get 20 or 30, that's on you. So that's going to be your call. So he does have that element. He's a highly athletic young man, and he's coming into his own. So we're really excited about the things that he's going to bring to the table this year.
Okay. You mentioned the scrimmage Friday, and we'll talk more about that Wednesday. But in practice this week, what are the main things you want to see out of the guys?
I just want us to continue to have the desire to get better. Receivers-wise, I thought we had too many kids asking what the play was. Missed the call, whatever that may be, a greater sense of urgency to get the play. If we want to be fast, we got to react fast. I want to see that offensively. I want to see that offensive line continue to gel as a unit and just look like a machine when that ball snap. I want to see unity on the defensive side. I just want them to keep flying around, making sure they're making the right fits, understanding when it's passed, drop to my protection and get to the coverage spot I'm supposed to be at, and just, be sound and just let your athleticism take over. So my goal is we go in Friday to that scrimmage with a good foundation of what we want to do and just go out there and play as fast as you can and execute it.
Right. One more thing from the scrimmage Saturday, which is always important this time of year, came out injury-free.
That's right. We have one young man, Logan Knight, who is ill. He's our young man that moved in from California, which we're a little depressed because it was going to be a great opportunity for us to see him on film. He has a strong desire to be great. He works hard every day. He wants to be great. He's just going through, he's sick right now, so he'll miss a couple of days. But, excuse me, we'll get him back there as soon as possible. But other than that, no injuries come out of the scrimmage. I don't even think we have any bangs or bruises.
Good deal. Of course, the season openers August 26th. Season tickets still available?
Yeah, you can get season tickets, but they're going to be sporadic. So what I would advise you to do is just call up to the office and get in touch with Lisa. It's 325-646-0703. And just call before you come to make sure she's there. We have some things going on with our in-service stuff where we have to be in certain spots at different times. So I would go ahead and call because if I think you come up there, and you're more than welcome to come up, but if you just come up, it could be hit and miss. But if you'll give us a call before, at least we'll be able to tell you whether she's there. But season tickets will still go on sale this week.
All right. Shifting gears away from football, volleyball and tennis start up this week.
You bet. Volleyball went to San Angelo Central last week and had little scrimmages. Coach called me on the way back from those scrimmages, and she's excited. She liked what she saw. She liked the chemistry, the way the girls work together. They're sort of, I don't know if you call it rebuilding. They may be rebounding. They've lost a lot of kids, and they're putting kids in positions, and some kids that hadn't played at that level yet. But I see them in practice when I go to the gym. I'm in the gym a lot, going transition from my office to the coach's office, and I see those girls, and I just stop and watch them. But they're excited. I mean, they're looking forward to the season, and they're working hard. So that's all you can ask for as a coach is great work ethic and great spirit. So she is excited about the way all three levels played at the scrimmage. So we'll see how they do. They're kicking it off this Tuesday, which is tomorrow at Warren Gym. They'll have a dual match with Wall and Llano, so that'll be good competition. Don't know the time. You may know that on my schedule it said to be determined. But they'll have a dual match with Wall and Llano, so both good volleyball schools. So
I think she mentioned that they're going to start at 10 in the morning, but I'm
10?
not sure who's playing. But I think all three teams are going to play each
other.
So it may be an all-day thing.
Yeah, we'll play two matches, and they'll play two matches as well. I'm trying to think. We're practicing in the afternoon. Yeah, so it's probably in the morning to help fit the schedule that we have with the school.
All right. And then tennis starts up Wednesday?
Tennis Wednesday. Here's a crazy schedule for you. Tennis is going to play Wednesday. Tennis versus Big Spring at Rose Park in Abilene. Played a playoff baseball game at Rose Park years ago. And then Thursday they'll play Fredericksburg at Mason. So
getting a lot of miles in there.
Yeah, tennis team. See Coach Blasek. She's excited about the kids. She's working them hard already. She got a great attitude and got lots of energy. Man, I'll try to steal some of that energy. But they'll kick off their spring season. No, this is fall. Sorry, their fall season on Wednesday in Abilene against Big Spring, and again on Thursday against Fredericksburg at Mason.
All right. Anything else going on, Coach?
Ooh, man, I don't know. I might be missing something, but look forward to, I think, next Monday, 15th, I'll go and get it out there. I think it's Meet the Lions, and that's not just the Brownwood Lions football team. It's also our cheerleaders, band, drill team, volleyball, cross country. We're going to go back and make it that deal that it should be, where we're getting everybody that's got something going on acknowledged. So I think that's going to wind up being the 15th. So look forward to that, and you may want to put that on your schedule early. I know that's about a week away, but wanted to get you that information before it gets upon us.
That'll be at the stadium?
That'll be at Gordonwood Stadium. Like I said, we'll have everything up. Everybody will get introduced, and the opportunity for people to come out and see them and mingle and get ready for an exciting fall camps.
All right. You want to mention anything about NASCAR?
Well, it's Monday evening NASCAR report. We got to do that. My guy was doing extremely well in the top three the whole time, goes into pit. Everything's just hunky-dory, and some knucklehead wants to wreck and crash him right into the wall. So the whole race, I was just watching it. I think Star's guy, what he get? Star about 6th, 5th, something like that. He did good, but had some struggles throughout the race. And then old Kevin Harvick, who hadn't been able to find his way all year long, actually for 2 years. He's come off of 2 years ago, won 9 races in a year, and then hasn't won a race in 68 races, almost 2 years, and he found the win column. But it's good because he's an older guy, and they think for some reason if you get to 40 or 43 or something like that, you can't drive anymore. So they've been counting him out, and no one picked him to win it, even when he was winning it, and wound up winning the race in easy style. So it was nice to see him win one. He's a classy person.
Good deal. Star, no comments from you?
Nope, I agree.
It's sort of boring for us and our drivers,
exactly.
But it was like I said, if you was picking someone to win it, I'm glad to see Harvick win one. He's a classy person.
All right. Well, anything else today, Coach?
Yeah, we better thank those that make this show possible for sure. That'd be Auto Glass Magic, Burner Auto Group, Syntex Body and Paint, Syntex Equipment Sales, Citizens National Bank, Dan Hill Containers, Dr. Bon Young, Dr. Pepper Bottling Company, Edward Jones Investment, Henrik Medical, Howard Enterprises, Humphrey Peets. New to the list, Heartland Funeral Homes, Landmark Life, MC Bank, Painter & Johnson Associates, Smith & Sharp Agency, Sonic Drive-In, Stanley Chrysler, Texas Bank, Weldon Wilson Electric, Western Bank, and Willie's Teas.
All right. Well, that'll wrap up today's edition of the Coaches Show here on KOXE, KOXE.com, and the KOXE Facebook pages. And we will be back again Wednesday.
You bet. Have a great day, Brownwood.